That's right, Alicia Keenan. We're live outside Northwest Activity Center, which is part of that process. Mayor Duggan announced that this site here behind me will be the place where the Johnson & Johnson vaccine will be administered, and he says the city's economic health and public safety depends on vaccination efforts in general.
Detroit led this country in dropping COVID infection rate. We are not leading this country in getting vaccinated. And if we are going to drive the comeback of this city, it's going to be important.
Mayor Mike Duggan encouraging residents in his State of the City address last night to take a friend or take a neighbor to get vaccinated, saying that's what it's going to take to get Detroit going again, 1 year after the start of the pandemic. While announcing the one-shot Johnson & Johnson vaccine will be given at the Northwest Activity Center, Duggan says all Detroiters will be eligible for the vaccine by May.
But we have to talk about what happens when we reopen. And people all talk about we're going to reopen the restaurants, we're going to reopen the stadiums, we're going to reopen the schools. We're missing something pretty important, and it's affecting every single one of you, and as I talk about it, you realize what it is. We have to reopen the criminal justice system.
The mayor stressing the return to normal will depend on vaccination efforts. At the state level, Governor Whitmer echoed those sentiments to 7 Action News, saying she's working with the federal government to secure as many doses as possible. She spoke on the 16,000 Michiganders who lost their lives to COVID-19.
It's like having 3 9/11 type events over the last year in our one state. You know, it's 16,000 people is a lot, and we've got nurses and doctors and police and first responders who've been on the front line throughout this pandemic. And so by lighting up your home with a blue light to acknowledge the incredible work is one way that we can show we're all in this together.
Now, the governor tells us that she has not been vaccinated because she's not eligible. She says that she's 49, and so she will be eligible March 22nd when anyone ages 50 and over will be able to receive the vaccine. Now, back here in Detroit, the mayor outlined 3 strategies to get people vaccinated who live and work in the city of Detroit. He says there's of course, the 2-shot vaccine of the Moderna or Pfizer over at TCF, as well as the other events being held on senior Saturdays at churches, or soon here at Northwest Activity Center, where again, you can get the 1-shot Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Live in Detroit on the west side this morning, Darren Cunningham, 7 Action News.